Hi, welcome back to the second video, or more like 1B to my previous video is 1A. This will be a hedged version of the 2-unit regress. It's pretty much right down the middle, light and dark, maybe a little bit more towards the light side. You're basically going to have roughly either $32 or $34 working on the 3 inside numbers, maybe 44 if you roll a 4 or 10, with a $25 don't pass bet. Best done on a $5 table. This way you can regress your 2-unit bets on the place numbers down to the table minimums. And then once again, bankroll minimum of $300, but you're much better off using $500 to $600. For this session, I have $325 that I'm going to use. And as for the follows, so look to the right side this time. Last time I said to the left, but I was looking at from where I was pointing. If you roll, so you start off with a $25 don't pass. Regardless of anything, we are not taking odds on it. I don't like to factor having to lay more to get back less. It's easier to bet the full amount on the don't pass. So like the previous strategy, we were betting enough between the pass and the don't pass, between the pass and the odds to get paid a quarter. This way, we bet the don't pass. If it hits, if the 7 hits, we'll get paid a quarter for the 25 already on the don't pass. If your point is 6 or an 8, you're going to place the other 3 inside numbers, the 5, 9, and the other 6 or the 8, depending on whichever one is the point, for $10 and $12, basically 2 units on a $5 table. Point is 5 or 9, same thing. You're going to place the other 5 or 9 for 10, and the 6 and the 8 for $12 each. And if the point is 4 or 10, you're going to place the inside numbers for 44 inside. So $10 on the 5 and 9, $12 on the 6 and the 8. Let's get shooting. So, got some green chips this time. Make it a little easier. I originally was going to do this with a $20 don't pass, but I got tired of trying to count out 4 reds each time. So, for the sake of laziness, we're going to do 25 on the don't pass. 9. Point is 9. Our place bets. And 7 out. Oh, that was quick. All right, so lose the caps. And you can see the benefit of doing this strategy. Only lost $9, and this is probably one of the quote-unquote worst-case scenario types of shots right here. Let's keep going. Don'ts. Point is 9 again. Hopefully don't get any of that Vujande. All right. Final page 14. And you can take 1 unit down. Six. And do 1 for 15, and then take down to 1 unit. This is kind of best case right here. You hit the place bets, regress them down, and then eventually 7 out with nothing left on your place bets. Hopefully we can get to that. 11, doesn't help or hurt. 8, oh, this is actually working out very good. Once again, we'll do 1 for 15, and take down to 1 unit. 3. 5. Right, that cleans off the 5. We paid 7 for 5. 3. Can't see that out there, but it is a 6. Cleans off 1 more. And take it down. 6 again. Didn't mark that one down. And 6, 7. All right, so $6 we lose, not a problem. Got paid on the don'ts. And I mean, this is best case right here. Let me just count this out real quick. $75, $125, $134. $134 on that shooter. That was very nice right there. Slide that off. I don't. 7. Start off with an 8. There's your points. Caps. 10. 8. All right, so this is the tough one. Lose, don't pass. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put don't pass again. I'm gonna leave the bets off just for the sake of making this a simpler video. Like I said, if you want to turn your bets on or keep them on from the initial come out or initial rolls, that's completely up to you. Either way, it's fine. Just how you want to roll it. 4. It is 4. I'll drop another 12 to come out onto the 8. Six. Drop 1 for 15. Take 1 back. 10. No hurt. 5. Nice. Okay, pick 14 there. Now we'll take 1 unit down. 5 again. Oops, didn't mark those down. 5, 5. There's a 7. We'll take the 5 down. 11. 8. Very nice. We get paid 14. Do 15 for 1. And take the other 5. 9. Oh, this is working perfectly. 14. Take 1 down. Back to the rack. And 7 out. Okay, so lose the caps. 15 here. So for that shooter, 50, 75, 100, 30, 35, 140. Even better than the last one. Come back on the don't. 7, yeah, there's the break. Don't. 5. Point is 5. Now, if you want to practice this at home, since you're constantly regressing units, and because the 68 get bet 6, I know this isn't the way the casinos do it, but for the sake of making this a little bit easier, instead of doing 2 and 2, I just spread them out like that, so it's 1 and 1 of each. This way, when I go to regress, I can just take 1 down like that. Same thing if you want to just do the 5 and 9s like that, you can do it as well. This way, for the sake of making it easier for yourself, you can see, oh, I've got 2 units left on the 68, 1 on the 9. It's not really that hard to see how many you got there, but like I said, if you want to just, practice this, do it quickly, that's the way to do it. Five. Nope. That hurts. You lose the don'ts. Grab some of these greens back over here. Come back on the don'ts. Point at 9. I'm gonna leave them like this just for the, we'll do a roll like that. 12. Could use that a little while ago, but oh well. 6. 6 pigs. Take 1 unit down. 15 for 1. You get 20. That's the reason why I do like this, spread out like that. It makes this a little quicker. 8. So once again, drop the 15, plop, cap comes down to 15 for 1, and collect. Another 8. Four. 6. Pay another 7. 5. Oh man, this is working great. Drop the 15 there and take the 1 from here. And 9. Well, I didn't write it down here, but there was a 9 somewhere in there. Oh well. So we lose a don't pass. Them's the breaks. We actually made a nice killing on the other 2 numbers. Cleaned them out and then did half of the 5, so we actually made out ahead a little bit on that one. Do this one last one here. Oh, we'll do one more after this. Point is 9 again. Come back out on the place bets. Eight. $10. It's actually a really good shooter right now. 5. 1 for 15. 7 out. Alright, so drop the caps, $3. There's 20 left up there. Makes that 25. And collects. And we did pull 25, or I'm sorry, 50 out of here, so put that back for that shooter. 10, I'm sorry, 50, 100, 15, 119 for that shooter. And I'm going to do one more. I'm just going to take from that. It's over here. You don't pass. 7. Oh, that hurts. Eight. Point is 8. Nine. Drop 15. There's the 1. And 1 unit down. Oops. 5. Same thing. Drop 15 for 1, and 1 unit down. See, so right now, I've made $40, or I have $40 here. There's still 22 at risk right now, 25 here, so for 7 hits, we make a little bit of money. The whole goal, like I said before, is to try and wipe out your place bets and then 7 out. Doesn't always work that way, but this seems to be working a lot better than the solid light side version of the strategy. But then again, it's a small sample size. This is only the 5th shooter. You can practice this at home, give it a shot. Here's at the 5. 5 again. Another 5. And 7 out. So, take a 2 down, 15 up here. Don't guess gets paid. And let's see where he stands. $50, $100, $150, $200, $250, $300, Here's initial bankroll. $125, $141 profit on that one. 5 shooters. Like I said, I like this strategy better than the first one I presented. The first one, it's great when you're a beginner, you don't understand the dark side betting. Everyone always starts you out like, oh, just bet with the shooter, it's a lot easier. That's fine. I have no problem with that. You get on a hot shooter, you will make a killing. But every now and then, you don't run into those guys. I shouldn't say every now and then. It's very rare. You may see one out of once around the table shoot more than 15, 20 times. If you have a dice controller at the table, you want to see, like, if you go around a couple of times, like, oh, that guy's a good shooter. We'll stick with him. We'll go with the light side version on the good shooter. Everyone else that rolls 4 or 5 times and then craps out, you're better off with this strategy. This way you can get some place bets out there, hopefully get paid on them, get them down, and if he 7s out, you'll break even or hopefully make a little bit of money depending on how many place bets you hit. Generally, you need to get between 2 and 3 place bets on this strategy to get into the positive before you 7 out. On the light side, you need at least 3 hits, and preferably the first hit on each number so you can get back 14 plus the initial 5 or 6 that you pull down. So that's it for this strategy. Once again, it's YouTube, do all this stuff, and I'll see you next one.